Hi, and welcome to Speaking of Road Trip Edition. I'm Jared.
I'm Kate. I'm driving.
Look at me, I'm driving a car!
Driving, like on TV.
Yay! So, apparently we're too poor to be in the studio lately or something. I don't know.
Someone told us that we needed to get out more, and we took that feedback seriously. I don't know that this is what they had in mind, but this is what you're getting.
Yes.
Puppy!
Oh, it's cute.
It's a big dog.
We're still kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
That's what road trips are for.
I tell you what.
Take road trips in the city.
I really still want to go get some alien jerky, though.
We really should do that someday.
Yes,
Maybe
we should.
one day we will. Perhaps.
Actually, depending on how this goes,
That's true.
maybe we can do an out-of-state road trip.
Out of state. Oh my.
Can you imagine?
Talk about getting out more. Tell you what.
10 hours at a time.
Oh gosh. What do you say, studio audience? What do you say, people, our third friend?
Our third
Can
friend.
you handle us for 10 hours? I bet you can't.
I bet the producer can't.
I bet not. I bet we can't. Let's be honest. Jared and his never-ending supply of monsters.
That's right. Seriously,
Buy stock. Sales are going up.
they should. And if nothing else, Coca-Cola should be giving me these free by now. I
Talk
drink
about
enough
your
of them.
Product placement.
I tell you what. Are you tired?
I'm sleepy. Don't drive drowsy. PSA. So if we can get up to speed limit.
No, getting up this hill is a challenge. I should have told you to get a running start.
Yeah. No kidding.
I forgot about this one.
Flintstones cars.
Oh, I miss the Flintstones.
Do you?
So here's a question.
Okay.
Do you think the Flintstones wore underwears underneath those? Because they just kind of wore those, like, tunic things.
Yeah, that's a good question, and I'm going to say that I have a variety of answers for you.
I can't wait. And then I have another topic. Sadly, in the car, I don't have my pad of paper, like, back home in the studio. But anyway,
So,
I'll do my best to remember.
I'm thinking that probably the cartoonists drew underwear before they drew the tunics. You just can't see it because it was drawn over. Second, if it was realistic, probably not so much. But I'm hoping that the cartoon actors at least demanded some kind of comfort in that area.
I would hope so. So, speaking of underwears.
Oh my.
Well, no, I just, because recently we've had a plethora. Wow, look at me drop a big
Wow,
word.
vocabulary.
Plethora of superhero movies lately.
This is true.
And
Underoos.
well, yeah, I can talk about Underoos too. Sad. Wow, this. I shouldn't be admitting any of this.
More than we ever needed to know.
So, one of the latest ones that have come out this summer is Man of Steel.
Yes.
And
I understand you didn't care for entirely.
I didn't care for it, but we're not going to go there.
All right.
We'll save it
All
for
right,
another
so
time.
carry on.
So poor Henry Cavill, Henry, or is it Harry? No, Henry.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Superman, the guy that plays Superman.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh, well then.
His name is Man of Steel to me.
His name is Man of Steel. So he gave an interview though, stating that in the Superman suit,
Yes.
you have to. It takes so long to get in and out of that you have to plan your potty breaks, basically, more or less.
So go before you get in the
Right. And then Robert Downey Jr., unfortunately, had to have assistance getting in and out of his Iron Man suit.
Well, that makes sense. That's made of metal.
But unfortunately, I mean, can you imagine? You would have to announce, "Excuse me, I've got to go,
go potty."
and I've got to go now." And like 3 people go with you to the restroom.
It's kind of like a bride.
So speaking of Underoos,
Oh my.
did you ever have Underoos?
You know, I may have had Wonder Woman Underoos at some point.
I had
I vaguely recall.
Superman Underoos, big surprise, and Star
That
Wars
was last year.
Underoos.
Star Wars, of course.
Star Wars Underoos, but the Star Wars ones were bright orange.
What?
Yeah, like Luke's flight suit when he wears in the X-wing.
Oh, wow.
Because yeah, I guess you could have black Underoos with like Darth Vader on it or whatnot.
I suppose.
But sadly, Underoos have become a collectible item.
Let's please hope that it's just the fresh ones.
Yes, it is. Unopened Underoos. Go to eBay. I'm not lying about this, people.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know why someone would have an unopened pair of Underoos.
Well, because that's my thing, dude. Are they kept in your parents' closet, like you're cleaning out, and oh wow, here's Underoos I never got. I would have liked to have worn these Underoos back in the day, but
instead, I'll sell them for what? What are they going for?
The one pair I saw was $30.
Wow.
Yeah.
They probably cost 15, so.
I don't even know if they cost that much back in the day. We're talking back in the day when we were old.
When we weren't buying stuff, so we wouldn't know how much they cost.
Yes. Oh, my ears just popped.
Wow.
Road trip.
Trippin'.
Going up and down some elevation. Do you think they cleared away that deer that we passed?
Wow, I don't know because it was pretty nasty. And now they're monitoring my speed. Look,
that's okay. You're only going.
Well, I had to slow down for this yahoo.
I think you would have been fine.
I had to slow down for this guy. I don't particularly want to ride in his back seat. I mean, I'm sure they're nice and all, but still.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that house on the hill. So here's my question about that.
About houses on the hill.
Yes. What if there's an earthquake and suddenly your house in the reservoir?
Joe talks about that all the time. He's kind of mean about it, and he's like, "Look at those houses up right where the mudslide goes. I hope there's mudslide and they all lose their homes."
Well,
That's not very nice, but it could happen.
Yeah. So I understand that you want a view and all, but
yes, but at a cost. Well, but here's the thing: people make their house. They're not planning on, oh, there's going to be an earthquake one day, so I better plan for that. They probably figure there's going to be an earthquake one day, and I'm going to die anyway, so I might as well enjoy the view while I have it.
Well, we passed one house, and I don't remember where it was, where they had actually planned to look like they had a big boulder wall thing as their foundation.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but an earthquake, that's not going to help you.
Well, I just wondered who they got to bring up the boulders. I mean, is there a service?
Probably. We could start one.
I'm not hauling boulders.
Fine. Okay, so here's something I want to talk about, speaking of road trips.
Okay, we can't ramble on too long because we don't have the teleprompter to tell us when to shut up.
I'll tell you when to shut up.
She frequently does.
So have you noticed these new motorcycles that are basically motorized tricycles?
Yes.
And they go front ways and back ways, so that you have the two wheels in the front or the two wheels in the back.
Yes.
I don't care for it. I don't understand. If you can't balance on a motorcycle, then don't get one.
Well, it reminds me of a big wheel, kind of.
Yes. And I don't understand it. I don't care for it. And if you want to be that grounded, then get a car.
Well, speaking of those ugly motorcycles, another thing that drives me crazy is when people take their scooters out. Now, some scooters can go the speed limit and grow.
Right.
and grow. They're Transformers. Oh, speaking of Transformers, which reminds me of GoBots.
GoBots!
And speaking of scooters, do you remember Scooter on GoBots?
No.
Okay, so here's my point.
Wow.
Scooter was this little teeny thing,
somewhere.
and he worked with the Jet was the leader, right? Leader 1. Wow, I'm having a flashback.
Oh my
goodness. And Turbo the car.
Okay.
So these things are both pretty big vehicles, and when they transformed, they're going to be big robots. Well, Scooter's this little thing, but amazingly enough, when he transformed,
he couldn't be that much smaller than everybody else.
all of a sudden he's the same size as the Jet and the Turbo. What was I talking? Oh yeah.
Wow.
So Scooter, what was I talking about?
Oh my gosh. Out of control.
It is. Road trips. So yeah, I don't like scooters that can't go the speed limit, and people that also take their golf carts out on the road. Not having it. Get in the emergency lane.
Yeah.
For crying in the rain.
Well, don't even golf carts. No, they don't belong. Just don't do it.
No. And what really drives me nuts is these people never seem to get tickets.
Well, yeah.
To do. Now when we come down here, you're gonna want to get right to go on the freeway.
Right. I'm always right. That's right.
So yeah. So this has been our road trip edition. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
We'll see if we do it again. Maybe we'll go to someplace real next time.
Instead of just driving for the fun of driving.
That's right,
We
and
all
testing out
love
the new
driving.
technology.
That's right.
So yeah, oh wait, I don't want to get in trouble again. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe
Yes, please.
so I don't get lectured by the producer again.
Get a lecture from the producer.
No. So now we can sign out. I'm Jared.
And I'm still driving.
Bye.